Hey, welcome back to another vlog. I think this is episode 5 at this point. And I'm going to tell you right now, none of this is planned out in any way. It's about 12:30 in the morning. I played a game tonight, a pickup game. And honestly, was sitting here just kind of looking at a little bit of video from tonight's game and remembering my thoughts from the game. I think overall I played pretty well. Let some soft goals in, like normal. I always do. But some things came to mind. So, first off, I want to say a huge shout out to my buddy Dave, and he runs the pickup skate I've been playing in on Fridays. He has a website you can check out called gears.beer. But more importantly, he has developed an app for people that manage skates like this. Helps you can designate when your skates are, the calendar, all that. You can invite people, you can add people to your list, and they can check in on this service, this app. And you can, I'll put a link down below. You can check this out at perfectskate.com. And if it looks like something that's interesting to you and you run a skate and might want to keep a better handle on things of who's going to be in, letting the list know who, you have a skate coming up and have openings, that type of thing. Check that out because this is a really great app for managing that and for assigning, light team versus dark team and all that stuff. It's really cool. And again, so I'll put a link down below, perfectskate.com. So check that out. But one thing about Dave and his own skates is I think he starts divvying the teams by like his friend group and other people. Dave, if you're watching, which I know you watch some of my videos, not a knock against you, but I feel like tonight, the other team, even though they had less players, also had about, I don't know, on average 20, maybe 30 years on us. Not sure. So yeah, while they had less skaters, they definitely had age in their favor. But I guess some of what I wanted to say, and listen, if you're watching this, thank you for watching and following along. I started doing these vlogs really because I just need somebody to talk to about this. If you've been following me for any kind of period of time, like I've only been doing this for like 5 or 6 years now. In my 50s, I was never a skater, never played hockey, never skated, none of that stuff. But I collect hockey. So, and I started collecting goalie gear years ago, and in a personal trajectory I was on, I was trying to get healthy and get fit and so on, and I decided one day, 6 years ago, I guess, 5 years ago, I would put on some of my goalie gear and play goalie. Actually, that black and white pad set right there was the first set I think I ever wore. I don't remember what gloves I wore, but I wore those pads. Those are Reactor 5s from 1994. Anyway, off the point. So I'm not a great goalie. Again, if you watch any of my content, I'm not a great goalie. I have physical limitations. I have really bad knees. I have a bad back. I have a 10-inch metal rod in my right tibia. I have 10 screws in there. I am not. Yeah. Anyway, so I wear this stuff and I play in this stuff. And tonight I played in mid late 80s leather, like 7.3 pounds per pad, leather gloves. And I played against a bunch of younger kids. And yeah, man, they scored a lot of goals on me. I do think I took them by surprise with my aggressive, out of my crease, poke check type of things. I got a few of those in, and sometimes it's not even. I did a whole. I'll put a link below. I did this like Beer League Goalie Reacts video recently about Marc-Andre Fleury versus Bedard and Taylor Hall. Sometimes with the poke check, it's not even about whether you actually make the poke check. It's the act of the poke check that makes the player change things up. And I know at least once tonight that I stopped a goal by an aggressive poke check that didn't even make contact with the puck, but the skater, well beyond my skill level, had to react to that, and he probably doesn't see that very often, and or hadn't previously in his youth hockey years. Anyway, think that tonight was a great night for me as far as getting that kind of a realization and that kind of fun. And yeah, I gave up goals where I know it. I've been saying it for years. There's times I lift my stick up off the ice and I don't know why, whether I'm down in like a hybrid butterfly type of thing or stand up or whatever. I lift that dang stick up, get out of my crouch stance, lift the stick up, and the puck goes between my legs. Those are disappointing. And any of you guys watching this video that, played hockey, played goalie in the 70s, 80s, heck, even in the 90s, almost all of the 90s, the hybrid style, the stand-up style, any of that, like there's just times. And tonight I was watching a couple clips here, and it's fun for me as a guy that likes to like video his adventure he's on. Every now and then I remember I don't take things too seriously, and I'll turn and talk to my camera. And tonight, man, I thought I had a guy dead to rights. One of my favorite type of saves to make, and I'm not even the best at it. The best I've seen at it is my buddy Jay here in Michigan. And you know what? I'm going to put a link to his channel down below. He hasn't put out a video in a while, but Jay he's a younger guy, and or a lot younger than me. And he's one of my favorite stand-up goalies in, at least like the YouTube world, whatever. One thing he's great at is active legs, man, like crazy. And it's still, to me, I don't do it nearly as often as he's able to do, but a standing kick save. So you're kind of like soccer kicking the puck that's coming at you. And I usually get away with once, maybe twice every game. I get away with that. I think in not my last video, but a video before, and if I can still do it, I'll drop a link below. I did a couple of those where puck is coming at you, kind of shin high, knee high. You don't drop into a butterfly. You just stand there. You kick that puck away. Man, I had a kid come up on me to make the shot, and I read it as that. I read that puck coming to my shin, and I went to kick it, and the puck never left the ice. And I lifted my leg to kick the puck away, and it wasn't there. And in that moment, I was like mad at myself. But watching these video clips that are on my other computer screen over here, watching these back, I think that was silly to get mad at myself for that. This is a pickup game. Everybody's out there having fun. Hey, let's face it, with pickup games, you don't always have defense acting like the Stanley Cup is on the line here. And even though, again, no knock, my defense tonight was amazing. And a few times guys actually listened to me when I was like, wrap it around behind hard, that type of stuff. Like there were a couple times tonight, man, the guys did that. Normally as a goalie in beer league, you think, why do I even try? Why do I even tell them? I'm viewing the whole ice. They're looking back into the corner, getting a puck. Why do I even try? Because they never listen to me. But tonight, I had a good time with that. I know there were a couple times I even thanked the defenseman after doing what I was, shouting out coaching wise from the goalie's point of view. But yeah, I'm fairly physically exhausted tonight. I wore about 14 and a half pounds in leg pads. I wore leather gloves. They're not that bad. That's probably another 5 or 6 pounds. Early 2000s skates, pretty heavy. Bauer Supreme 7000s, pretty heavy skates. Wood stick. My chest protector didn't weigh a whole lot, I don't think. I've never gone through that process of weighing chest protectors pregame, postgame. But it was a mid 80s chest protector. Not a whole lot on it. Maybe I'll throw a photo right here and show you what I looked like in my little gear pose with the camera on the ice tonight. You'll see there is no upper body protection in this one. Yeah, I was pretty whooped. It was an hour skate. It's not even a long skate. It's not an hour and 20. But I was pretty beat, especially I kept turning and looking at the clock because I thought it was a pickup skate. So I thought we were going to end up switching ends. And we ultimately didn't. But I was watching the clock and I was getting whooped and I was getting tired. I don't know. Again, caveat, I'm just here talking to myself because it's 12:30, 12:45 in the morning, and I want to talk to somebody about the fun I had tonight. Hopefully in the next few days here, I will have the video from tonight's game, and we'll tell you about this amazing freaking gear from the 80s that I was wearing again tonight. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's at the Cooper Goalie. Follow me there. I post stuff. I posted tonight pregame pad weight and postgame pad weight. And I share a lot of the other gear and things. Like there's a box right back there I got like 2 weeks ago. I haven't even opened yet. It's amazing, amazing stuff. One of these days I'll be opening that. Probably do an Instagram video. Wow, there was like a bubble. I don't know. I'll probably edit that out. There was a thumbs up. Look at that. Maybe that'll be on there. That's cool as heck. Anyway, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. And if you got anything to say, drop comments down below. If you were a goalie in the 70s or the 80s or the 90s, let me know your thoughts on goaltending then versus goaltending now. And as always, thanks for watching.